Bloody Mary. A legend of a ghost, phantom, or spirit conjured to reveal the future. She is said to appear in a mirror when her name is chanted repeatedly. The Bloody Mary apparition may be benign or malevolent, depending on historic variations of the legend. With that, here is one version of the story of how the legend of Bloody Mary was born. In the 1800s, there lived a young girl named Mary. An illness washed over the place where they lived, making people drop dead after a short period of time. When physicians couldn't find a pulse or when they put a mirror under the nose of the seemingly dead, there might not always be condensation on it from their breaths. So the fallen would be easily assumed to be dead. But were they? Cases of people who were pronounced dead, but weren't, happened often. So when one would die, people would put a small hole in the coffin, and put a piece of string through the hole that was attached to a bell. The bell would hang on a stick by the homes of the deceased, and if they woke up they would simply pull the string, ring the bell and would be dug up. Mary fell ill, became bedridden and slowly died. She was laid in a coffin in her grave, but not buried, her parents figuring it would be easier to unnail the coffin she was put away in if she awoke. Along with not being buried, the string and the bell were set up as well. A week passed and they had heard nothing from Mary. Fearing they would miss hearing the bell, her parents never left the house, praying with everything they had that their baby girl would awaken again. Friends of the parents claimed that if she had not awoken yet, then she never would. That day, the parents left the house at the advice of their friends. When her parents had gone, a neighbor came and began to fill her grave with the bell and string and all, just in case she woke up. The neighbor said his final words after burial and went home. Not soon after the parents left, Mary had awoken from her slumber. She pulled the string. The bell rang out over and over again, but her parents were too far away for it to be heard. She pulled and pulled the string until the bell fell, and so did the stick. She began clawing and scratching at her wooden prison until her fingers bled. She kept scratching till she breathed her last breath. They put a mirror under her nose to see if her breaths would show. Condensation was shown on the mirror, but even so, she was dead. Her spirit is said to have attached to the mirror. Now whenever one calls, Bloody Mary, 3 times, she comes and claws and scratches at the unknowing victim. This is just one of the variations of Mary's demise. There are more out there. What did you think of this variation? Would you like to hear more? Drop a comment and let me know, and as always, thank you for watching.